What do they do when something's not right? How do they treat you when there's a problem? Hey folks, welcome back to Bullets and Brass. You guys keep asking me where I buy stuff, where I buy ammo, where I buy accessories, tactical gear, everything. Like whatever it is I put up, somebody's asking me, where did you get it? Where do you buy this stuff? And they're not asking like they can't find it, but they're trying to find a good vendor. They're trying to find somebody that other people trust and count on. And the real differentiator, I think, between all of them comes down to service. Selection first, because they don't have the product, you can't buy it from them, right? But then service. What do they do when something's not right? How do they treat you when there's a problem? And what I've found is over and over and over, the companies that treat you right tend to survive. They tend to get recommended. They might not be the cheapest. They might not have the best selection all the time, but we trust them. We count on them. We go back over and over and over. Optics that were better. Very strange. Gentlemen in full lycra bicycle riding gear, helmet, race gear. And then he's piddling along through the apartment complex on a mountain bike, not a racing mountain bike or anything, just a went to Walmart bike. That is how you succeed in this business, and you can see it over and over. The companies that failed are the ones that did not listen or take care of their customers, no matter how good the product was. For ammo, local. Absolutely start local. Don't get ripped off, but when you can, support local. And the reason for that is simple, and this applies no matter what the category is. Just assume local is in there. You're not supporting them as hey, I want to do business with you. You're the best option around. You're supporting them by shopping there, at least on occasion, so that they're there when you need them. They're there when you need something today. That can be very valuable sometimes. And if you don't shop local, they won't be there. So after that, SG Ammo, Midway, AIM Surplus, Mid-South Reloader Supply, they do sell ammo too. They sell a bunch of stuff. They're not just a reloading place. And Ammunition to Go. And Ammunition to Go was always my specialty place. They tended to have, historically, the oddball stuff. I mean, they had everything else too, but they were one of the few places you can get tracers for volume, not, a couple of, or one box or something, but you could buy a significant volume of tracers. Smoke grenades, all sorts of stuff. SG ammo is usually better when I'm buying defensive ammo. Sure, the bulk stuff is usually decent, but the main thing I would buy there was premium defensive ammo, because they would often have a discount. You could, instead of buying a box of 20 or 25 rounds, they would offer it 200 rounds, and it's 25% off. Or they would get the law enforcement packs, the 50 round packs of something that you normally only saw in the civilian, premium box stuff. And it was way cheaper. Gold dots. So reloading supplies. Similar list. Sinclair/Brownells. They seem to market it under Sinclair's, but if you go to the Brownells website, it's all there. It's weird. Mid-South again. Midway again. Cabela's and Bass Pro. Only local. I do not buy their stuff online. I buy it local. Powder Valley. They're exactly what they sound like. They are a primer and powder supplier that they sell other stuff, but that's what I go to them for. Natchez. Yeah, it's a small list for reloading supplies. And of those, Mid-South, Midway, 90% of the time, to be honest, at least 90%. I used to be a lot more Midway. I don't know. Something about Midway has changed over the years, and I am not as much of a fan. However, they do have a really good selection. They do tend to have good prices. So for accessories, these are shooting related things that are not ammo or reloading supplies and not necessarily like full-on tack gear. Again, Primary Arms, number one. I'm going there first. Aim Surplus again. They have good deals on magazines a lot of times, other accessories, that kind of stuff. Like they've got a good selection of that. Tend to be decent on pricing. Your local shop, again, it depends on what you've got for local shops. Brownells, again, parts primarily, and again, Midway. But really, 90% Primary Arms. I gotta say, like, if I go through my history from the last 5 years of what have I bought where, it reads like Primary Arms versus all, and it still comes out on top. Gear. So we're talking tactical related gear, not on rifle accessories unless you're talking about a sling or something. Your gear. Slings, chest rigs, pouches, the little doodads. These, I have a very small list of places that I want to shop. And then if they don't have it, it's just out of stock everywhere, then I'll start looking around. And here, the number one thing is customer service. That these are companies I trust to only have good product and to stand behind what they ship. Even if they don't make it, that I'm not worried about getting ripped off. I'm not worried about there being a problem with my order, because there's been a lot of that. The tactical gear market is full of fly-by-night vendors, of even well-intentioned, very knowledgeable people who just got overwhelmed and I give up. Common story. So my list: HSGI, OP Tactical, OP Tactical. They are a very small, old school website. Very, they don't look like they really know what they're doing by their website, but they do. If they're selling it, it might not be the best for you, but it is a good product. Faro Concepts. Now they only sell their own stuff. However, they sell a wide variety of stuff, and it can be tough. A lot of times their stuff is sold out everywhere else. It comes and goes very quickly. I've always liked their gear. I've been very satisfied with everything I bought from them. And again, trustworthy. These are people who are not just looking at their bottom line today. They are building a relationship with their customers. They are building a brand that you can trust. And the last one, very much like Op Tactical, a little bit more well known outside of the community, SKD. SKD, again, they sell some of their own stuff where it's not, they didn't personally make it so much as they have gone to a dealer or gone to a manufacturer and said, hey, can we get this? Can you modify this product to this version for us? And good gear, good prices. And again, it's a curated collection. You can count on that to be quality gear. And that's it. The only other place that I would go, Primary Arms again, because they're in that business now. Now that I've established exactly what I want, it's a real quick search on Primary Arms to go, do you have it and how much? Because if I'm ordering from like an Op Tactical or an SKD, I might order one item, and now I'm paying shipping on one item. If I'm ordering from Primary Arms, I probably got a shopping cart going that I am like, I'll get to it. I don't want to pay shipping because it's not enough to get free shipping. And, it's like $12 worth of stuff. It doesn't make sense. Oh, but now I'm buying a sling and these two pouches, and they've got them. And they're the same price as this other place. Click, click, boom, done. So that is it. Hopefully that is helpful for you guys. If you have any other questions, particular gear, my thoughts on other vendors, but honestly, if I didn't mention it, I probably don't shop there. There have been places I've shopped one or two times, but we've all done that. That's for places I recommend. That was the list, guys. I keep it simple. So take care, have fun, stay safe. Merry Christmas.